This is BBC One. Now the BBC News at 10 with Hugh Edwards.
Tonight at 10, a special report from the front line as Russian forces tighten their grip on eastern Ukraine. As desperate civilians try to flee the city of Lysychansk, we have evidence of the ruthless tactics used by Russia.
This is a deliberate tactic. Bomb, shell, burn, and leave nothing but scorched earth.
And in neighbouring Severodonetsk, the Russians have virtually cut off the city from the rest of Ukraine. We'll have compelling new accounts of the progress being made by President Putin's forces. Also tonight.
We fight back!
Despite loud protests, the Court of Appeal gives the go-ahead for the first flight taking asylum seekers to Rwanda. Taking goods from Britain to Northern Ireland. How the UK government proposes to scrap parts of the Brexit deal it signed.
From Rwanda to Brexit, the government taking on the courts at home and facing accusations abroad of breaking international law.
And a world first in the field of biology, mapping the genome sequence of every species in the British Isles.
And coming up in the sport on the BBC News channel, tantalisingly poised, England set up a grandstand finish against New Zealand as James Anderson breaks yet another record.
Very warm welcome to BBC News at 10, and we start tonight with a special report from eastern Ukraine, where Russian forces are tightening their grip on the country's industrial heartland, the region of the Donbass. President Zelensky has called again for Western allies to provide advanced missile defence systems for the Ukrainian army to stop the steady Russian advance. The Russians now control almost all of the strategic city of Severodonetsk after lots of fighting. And tonight, the final bridge to that city has been destroyed, trapping Ukrainian troops and thousands of civilians. The Ukrainian government, by the way, says that Russia is able to keep up all of this military activity for one reason, because it is still earning huge amounts by selling oil and gas, despite the global economic sanctions. Well, the Russians are also bombarding the neighbouring city of Lysychansk, where civilians are desperately trying to flee. Our international correspondent Ola Girin with video journalist Colm Malloy have sent this report from the Donbass.